Morning, Krabby Bill here, day 3, framing the cabin. Want to put in the last of the ceiling joists, get the rest of the roof rafters going, hopefully get the plywood on the roof. We're using the zip system. Windows and doors came yesterday afternoon, so let's hope it's a productive day. All the interior walls are done. I'm really happy with the layout and the room sizes. It's looking good. See how much we can get done today. We'll check back. All right, Jake, what do we got going on for today?
We're gonna lap up the rafters and ceiling wood joists, and hopefully add some of that plywood up. So
I was waiting for him to see him dry again. It was nuts.
the beam? 3 by 15?
By 18.
3 by 18?
Well, it's actually 3.5 by 18.
Okay, so when I go to talk about it, I know what to
Yeah,
say.
one is an inch and a quarter, or inch and three quarters wide. So
Okay, so 3.5 by 18 beam.
yeah, that's
19, 20 feet long.
Yeah,
It's for the snow loads.
we did that Saturday. Thursday.
Now we were seeing like this.
You like your hot sausage with a little bit of, not burnt, but like grill marks?
Yeah.
Cool. Why don't you give me 3 plates? Hot dogs are done, so I'll put just hot dogs on the plate for each one of these.
Got it.
And you got mustard, onion, and relish over there.
You guys leave too.
Oh, I'm cooking hamburgers. I get them.
Jesus.
That's not even more.
Hey, here's the shade.
Right, exactly at a good time.
We're laughing our asses off on the other side of the wall.
I think it was the second to last one there. It got to the point where my arm didn't want to go up.
We're laughing on the other side. We're staying there. All right, well, wait.
Well, when the gun fell, and he handed it to me, I could have took it right from him there, but I decided to get the board up first, just so I could give myself a couple seconds break when I'm going, having to go over and get the next one.
Well, Krabby Bill here. We determined that we're not going to be able to call this place a cabin anymore. We have to call it a house. Because it's a lot bigger than a cabin. At least for me. But all the ceiling joists are in. The roof rafters are in. We have a 3.5 by 18-inch beam carrying the weight of the 2 by 12 roof rafters here, where the ceiling's vaulted over the living room and kitchen area. We needed that for the extra R value for the insulation. And over the other rooms, you have ceiling joists. They'll be insulated along with the roof rafters above them. They'll also be insulated. Again, for that R value. So things are shaping up pretty good here, but it's the heat. It's 90-some degrees. There's been no shade, no clouds at all today. We started off the morning with a little bit of fog, so it was nice, but it didn't take long. And these 2 by 12s are heavy. I'm not even sure which left they are, but we got them in here. Not going to get the sheathing, the zip system for the sheathing on the roof on today for sure. It's too hot, and it's just too hot. So we just finished a nice lunch, and guys are getting themselves together. They're ready to start working again, and
We are?
I swear we are. We're getting ready to start working again. I swear. But since the boss isn't here, red shirt over there, he thinks he's the boss. He keeps telling him there's no crying in construction. So, but I guess the only part of the roof that still has to go on is over the front porch here, and that'll get tied in here, and then come out and rest on a nice big beam out there at the end of the porch. So we'll check back. Lunch is done. It's time to work. The big question is whose bedrooms are going to be up in there. Guys' weekend will be room enough for air mattresses up there. Both sides. Maybe I should get them to leave that open and just leave it a loft. Still going to put a 2x6 ceiling on this here. Be a little storage spot up there. But these poor guys cooking in that sun. The place is looking good. I think it's going to be too big to call it a cabin. Krabby says call it a lodge, and Phil up there agrees. It's showing 92 degrees with no shade, and man, it is stinking hot. Just had to take another break and go sit in the trailer, get some air conditioning going, and I accidentally left the GoPro out in the sun. I just tried to turn it on, it wouldn't even turn on. So, moving along. He's hoping to get a couple more things done today, and then come back next week. So at the end of next week. So, moving forward. Check out the pond here. Water is getting low. I filled it a couple of times, or didn't fill it, but I put a hose in it a few times. And it's already evaporated from where I filled it. I think it was maybe 3 times I put the hose in there. It is looking nice though. The water is a little murky, but got all kinds of, I don't know what they are, dragonflies or zipping around. You got a snapping turtle in there, got a couple of really big bullfrogs, and a little while ago there was probably maybe 8 or 10 goldfish that were at the top, and there's a few there. Let's see if I can zoom in on them. Where are they at? There they go, right there. There's some all along the drop-off edge there. There's a big pod over in there. There's a minnow. The cattails that were provided by Ray and Kim. They're just sitting on the water surface there. They're growing nice. You can see some goldfish underneath them. The lilies that I planted, that one there has 3 pads. No flower yet, but it's got some pads on it. Whatever that is, there's a bunch of them flying around. Not exactly sure. This lily pad over here is doing really well. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pads on it. And the cattails are doing fabulous right here. Planted 2 cattails, and there's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, looks like 6 or so. I don't know what that bug is there, if you can see it. But the water is super low. And I'll throw a hose in it so it gets some cold water in it again. There's really no rain in the forecast. So that's the pond. Check back.
Nonsense. Mostly native stuff. I got it. You get into position. Oh, you left a screw in it. Got it.
The good news is, too, I still have 120 minutes on this battery.
Oh, yeah?
So we're good.
What's that?
Okay, look at it. Yep. Yep. Oh,
Hot in the bathroom there.
what are you doing in the bathroom?
Yeah.
You're standing on the toilet.
Yeah. I just went to the bathroom, but I went to flush it. It's not working right.
Here, be the first two to sit up there.
Oh, shit, yeah. Shit, we got shade here.
I just want to see if it'll hold you. Just want to see if it'll hold you. Good?
Hold on, I just wait and see if it sits down. Oh, sit so close to the edge. As far away from you as I can. What do we got? Perpetual?
Troke's Perpetual IPA. It's a 7.5% alcohol. It's a very hoppy.
Yeah, I can taste the hops.
Most of the craft ones are like
It's
that.
best served in a tumbler. It's a color is straw golden.
What the hell are you supposed to tumble?
All right, here we are at Krabby Bill's Lodge. We're not going to be allowed to call it a cabin anymore because I think it's just too big to be a cabin. And even Phil Barr said should be calling it something else, and he likes lodge. So that's going to be the view from the porch. Step back a little bit, get the full thing in there. It's going to be the view. I think I'm going to move the fire pit back a little bit and move the targets. But windows are in. Very nice windows. It says Harvey Building Products on there. But, you know, it's made for them. They're nice windows. Put them in there. This bedroom back here only has the one window because the bunk beds are going on either side. And the doors aren't into place. Something back here just startled me, by the way. I heard something moving around over there. Bathroom windows in. It's nice to be able to move around in here free now too without the all the support braces in there. But bathroom windows in. It's not a bad view for the bathroom. We just changed this from a one-piece tub to a shower unit that's going to have seats in it. The mud room here. Nice giant closet. Kitchen window, although the ladders are piled up in front of me. The beautiful view of the pond out there. I can't get any closer to the kitchen window because of the ladders. I'm standing here. This will be, I guess, the eating area right here. I'll have a countertop. I can sit here and eat. And then this will be my sitting on the sofa right here. Got that big wall over there for flat screen TV, I'm assuming. Nice fire pit, or not a fire pit, but a wood stove in the corner over there. Still plenty of room in front of the window. And then once again, this will be the view. So that's the end of framing, day 3. Thank you for watching. And check out Jake the Fox's channel. He's Phil Barr's son. He's got his own channel there, and he's been my helper here for the last 2 years. Whenever I'm doing something and you need an extra set of hands, I've always had him come down and you know, give me a hand. But that's it. Vaulted ceilings are all done. Not sure. I mean, we're going to enclose that loft, but One of the guys is trying to talk me into keeping it open, but at this point here, we'd have to replace the roof rafters with to 2x12s because you need R38 in the ceilings to pass code. So that's probably not going to happen. So thanks for watching. Thanks to Phil Barr and the guys. It registered 92 most of the day on my thermometer there, but in the full sun it had to be much worse. So you guys worked hard. We'll check back with you next week. Thanks for watching.